Hey everyone, I'm Chris, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a gear overview on this chest rig here. This is the 612 chest rig from FirstSpear in the multicam, of course. Now, I'm not going to do a full review, like I said, it's going to be more of an overview, just basically to show the features of the rig, because I haven't really had the chance to use it yet. So I don't really feel I'll be qualified to give, like an in-depth sort of provide a judgment on it, as it were. So I'm just going to talk through it here. And like I say, show you the features, show you how it's constructed and why I think it's a good chest rig. So to start off, there are obviously a lot of chest rigs on the market nowadays, all different shapes and sizes, colours, fixed pouches, all molly, partially fixed, some molly. There's loads of different options. There's a lot of different uses for those chest rigs. You can get some that are all molly, and you can add a back panel, and then you can cover them with pouches and they'll hold armour. And then you've got all the way down to, like micro rigs that will literally just hold, maybe 3 magazines or something like that. This is perhaps somewhere in the middle, I'd say. It's all modular, there's no fixed pouches. You've got your FirstSpear 612 system all across the surface of it. It's basically what it gives you is just a nice big panel of modular cordura within which you can attach all the different molly pouches that you should so desire. Obviously it is extremely light. I can't give you the exact weight off the top of my head, I'm afraid, but the 612 really keeps the weight down. Instead of having lots of strips of webbing sewn on, they laser cut these slits into the cordura, and then you thread your pouches through that. Now, a competitor to this, I would say, something which, if you're looking for a similar sized chest rig that's lightweight, then there's the Blueforce Gear Rack Minus. Now, the problem I had with the Rack Minus, and I was considering it when I went for this, the problem with it is that it's got great big bloody holes in it, and if you want to attach something like a HSGI taco, or basically any other pouch that uses malice clips, or all the different pouch attachment methods there are out there, some of them are not going to be comfortable when there's no material between your chest and the pouch. And that's the good thing about the 612 rig from FirstSpear, in that it is very lightweight. It's 500 denier cordura, and like I said, they've eliminated the webbing strips. But you've also got, you've actually got some backing there. There's a layer of material between the pouches, like metal press studs, etc., and your body. So like I mentioned, we've got a fair sized panel of the 612 modular attachment system across here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's your standard height that most sort of plate carrier cummerbunds. They're all this height generally. It's basically the height of a standard 5.56mm NATO 30 round magazine. It's all stitched really nicely. I can tell you that, FirstSpear do a good job with their stuff. All official Crye materials, of course. When you're buying FirstSpear, you don't have to worry about, are they using, the best mil-spec thread and proper, if it's multicam, is it real Crye? We'll put that to the side. We'll put that to rest straight away. It is constructed very solidly indeed. So, like I say, we've got the main panel here. You've got a good array, you're going to be able to get, well, let's see now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you could put 6 magazines on there if you just laid them singly. I would imagine what most people are going to do, they're going to put like an IFAK there, they're going to have maybe 3 magazines, and then either a radio or a hydration, something along those lines, when they choose how to set up this rig. That's the sort of thing I would go for. Probably, or maybe, hydro, a few mags, or you could, let's say, hydro, a rifle, a couple of rifle mags, a couple of pistol mags, and then a small utility pouch. Obviously it's molly, we're all familiar with the systems, there's plenty of options on what you can do. If you want to use the FirstSpear 612 pouches themselves, which I haven't tried myself, but if you do, you've got an opening on the top here, Velcro closure, and that allows you to get out the Velcro that's inside for attaching those pouches. You can also put stuff in there as well. You could put maps or other ID card, badges, other documents inside there if you wanted to. I don't think it's designed for that, but it would do the job. The shoulder straps are made of 2-inch webbing material. It's the sort of printed multicam webbing instead of the jacquard weaved stuff where the pattern's actually, the threads are the pattern. This stuff is, started plain and they print it on. The advantage with it is it gives you a more authentic representation of the multicam, but the issue I find is with this stuff, it tends to, with exposure to sun and rain and sweat and just generally outdoors, it tends to fade quite quickly. So how much of an issue will it be if the camo on your shoulder straps fades a bit? Not that much really, but just something to be aware of. You've got elastic loops here, 3 on each shoulder strap, good for routing, comms wires, hydration tubes, etc. Being the 2 inches is good because it will give you a much greater level of comfort across this sort of area when the weight's on the chest rig. And then what they've done to save weight and just make things life a bit simpler, the adjustment section here, the bit where the weight won't be actually pressing down on you, this is just 1-inch webbing. You see the transition point here. ITW Nexus plastic hardware, of course, as you'd expect. Good range of adjustability on both shoulder straps. Looking at the sort of the abdomen strap that goes around your back, what you've got, I think these are called G hooks. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's a metal hook, and you've got a loop of webbing here, and that just hooks in nice and easily. And when that's worn, that is quite comfortable. It's nice and low profile, I find. And again, you've got your tri-glide here, and you can adjust that strap as you see fit to make it comfortable for you. And to be honest, that is about it. There is not a lot to this chest rig. Basically, it just allows you to carry, that small amount of gear. It's lightweight. It's very well made, as I say. Quick to grab it up. And I think the price, considering you're getting FirstSpear quality, this rig is $75. And honestly, there are like airsoft brand companies and replica stuff that would charge you more for a chest rig. And that would be using, standard construction methods, nothing new, and without the same level of quality assurance that you're going to get from a FirstSpear product. So I think for the money you're paying, it's hard to beat this in terms of if this amount of modular space, real estate, can carry what you need, then I think this is a brilliant option all around. Again, like I say, I haven't tried this out a whole lot yet. I've just done a quick adjustment on the straps, tried fitting it. I've put a couple of pouches on just to have a look. So I can't tell you, I haven't got the experience on this to say that I feel qualified to really give an in-depth judgment on it and say, right, this is what it is, and lay it on the line, set it in stone, as it were. But I can't see any reason why major problems are going to crop up. Chest rigs, the basic design, certainly of the shoulder straps and stuff, has been around for ages, so I can't see that being an issue. Nice, simple rig. That's what it says on the tin kind of job, just small amount of kit if that's all you need, or you just want like a grab rig for some sort of emergency situation or whatever it might be. Very good option here from FirstSpear. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Cheers for the subs and the thumbs up and all that stuff. It's really appreciated. If you want to keep up with the videos on the channel, check out the Facebook page. The link is in the description below. I'll see you next time.